feed him, get the information, then let him run away and be on.
Okay, so you get like, I don't know, yeah, like a roast chicken, like a couple roast chickens,
Cool.
And some delicious side dishes.
And
I want sweet
and
fries.
you
Sweet potato
get
fries.
you buy like a cask of ale. So like that's, I don't know. We'll say I don't know. A gold piece. No, wait. Wasn't an ale like 1 gold piece?
No.
No, definitely
It was
not.
1 gold piece
Like
to
one,
stay there.
one silver
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah, it's
one
like you,
gold
you
piece
pay
for
like a
food.
gold piece to get
Okay,
this food.
I'll
and
pay
shit.
for that. Take care of that.
So you bring Droop back and you're feeding him and he's like eating it. It's gross. Like, watching him eat, like he's just like looks like he's never eaten anything in his life ever. He's like, oh, why are you being so nice to me? Nobody's been so nice to me.
Who's the least threatening looking?
Probably gnome, not a bear.
Oh yeah, can you
You're probably the least threatening.
No, I'm
looking.
not. I'm supposed. Look, you guys. I'm supposed to be like a super intimidating person.
okay. So we'll tell
I
the
guess
gnome.
the gnome
You'll
is
be like
pretty
the same
much
height,
the
like-
same size. Yeah, he's not a bear anymore. I'm assuming.
There you go, buddy.
So what are we doing now?
Where
Just
are
talking
we?
to him?
Yeah, we're trying to get information about
You're
Craigmore Castle and everything else.
The barn?
You're at the barn.
Okay, so we just like
You
are
brought
staying
him.
in their barn for the night. Kind
Yeah. Well, it's like later at night now. Probably like 8ish, 9ish o'clock.
Okay.
You built like a fire. You're feeding.
I'm gonna try using my new
You're feeding Drew.
frying pan. With the,
Yeah. You.
out of character, I kind of want to become a really good cook when he's high level.
Okay.
So this is the beginnings of his
Sure. Yeah. So
culinary
you guys.
Chef.
experience.
You
experiments.
you guys like you took like the already roast chicken and stuff
Like,
and you like
ruined it.
made it better. Like like when you eat this
I'm
when
gonna
you
roll
eat
and give
this
you a
cooking
number.
you get
14.
okay when you eat this cooking you get you each gain 1 hit point.
Yes.
for eating his cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, Thud is very pleased with this.
So again, Droop is talking, and nobody's talking back to him, and he's like, "You guys are very quiet for such nice people."
Oh, we're looking for Cragmaw Castle.
Yes, that's where I'm from. I don't know if I want to go back there though.
You don't have to come back with us. You just have to tell us where it is.
I can do that. You guys are very friendly people. So he starts to give directions, but he's like doubling back on himself and stuff. So he's like, well, you go north and then you go east and no west. I think it's north. I'm not good at directions.
Maybe you should come with us just until we see the castle.
If they see me though,
Who's they? The people in the castle?
the other Cragmaws, if they see me and I'm not where I should be, then they'll kill me.
Why were you with the bugbears?
I am their servant. I'm a bad goblin, and I have to do what I'm told.
Is anything that he tells us useful as far as finding Cragmaw Castle?
You guys think it's north from his information. He tells you it's in the woods
Right.
and it's north.
Any-
But as far as any other directions, you haven't really gotten anything.
We could ask him if
together.
anyone else knows the way.
You
or
can
possibly
tell that,
try to
like,
corroborate
he's-
that.
Still like scared, so he's trying to not say the wrong thing, maybe. You can tell he's been like beaten a lot and stuff, so I'll go with you. If oh wait, somebody make a persuasion check. And
+3.
+5.
4.
Here, I can give you this.
Minus
I
one.
have charisma. So you get 2 more. Or
Do I need to?
who's doing
No,
this?
you go. Yeah.
22? Yeah. So he's like, I'll go
Fucking
with you
rolling
as long as
terrible
you protect me.
We got a bear.
We do have a bear.
Can I ride upon the bear? I've always wanted to feel something like that
Yes.
underneath me.
Yes,
You
yes.
can only
so
use it a certain
strong.
amount of times.
Why
a
did you
day.
say you're a bad goblin?
Because I'm told I'm bad. I do what I'm told now.
Why did they give you to the bugbears?
Because I'm a useless bad goblin. I don't like fighting. I was never good at foraging. I'm just good at doing what I'm told now. I don't even know if I'm good at that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, we should give him the farm. Just do what he's told. I want to help him, okay?
So he's like, if it's all the same to you, I haven't gone to rest. A good rest in as far back as I can remember. So if it's not too much to ask, I ask that we at least stay here the night.
As long as someone's keeping an eye on him. Or we
I was
tell
gonna
him
say I can
something.
tie him, or we can have somebody watch.
I can
Somebody
watch.
watch.
I only need to sleep 4 hours, and I don't even need to
So
sleep.
you guys
at
still
all.
don't trust Drew?
Don't trust
Well,
him
it's
not
a
to run
goblin,
away.
and we just met him.
If he's just terrified, he's probably gonna make a run for it in the middle of the night.
Something.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Okay.
Who's bound?
I watch him throughout the night.
Okay, so you guys, you don't even have to
I don't have to
meditate.
or anything. You meditate. Okay, so everybody long rested. Everybody's health points are back. Anybody who has spent a hit die gets 1 hit die back. Throughout the night, you just have a chat with Droop, who
Oh, no, you get your hit
proves
die
to
back,
be
eh?
very depressing
You just get
company.
your hit die back.
He doesn't really have
So
much
you regain all your health during a long rest,
to talk about.
and then you use a hit die, so you go
Alright.
back to 2.
He's not really all that interesting.
I don't
He's just a
understand
pretty
how that
sad
works.
guy.
This is a lame, sad little
When
goblin.
hit dies are like your healing surges, if you ever played the earlier versions.
A hit die. You spend a hit die to regain hit points on a short rest.
Oh, okay.
Each hit die you spend, you roll it, and then you get that many hit points back.
Okay.
And you only get your hit dice back when you do a long rest, and you get half of your level of hit dice back. You have hit dice equal to your level. So right now you have 2 maximum hit dice.
I also have full hit points again.
You
Yeah.
have full hit points,
And,
and now when you
short
take
rest,
short
I have 2 hit dice available.
that
to
you can
regain.
spend, and you can spend the 2 and 1 short rest, or you can take 1 short rest and spend 1 and then spend another one. It's up to you what you want to do.
And that's why my D6 is only helpful in short rests.
Gotcha.
So I'll just play music in short rests from now on.
Yeah, in this you just like regain all health.
Really quickly. Alright.
Isn't the long rest like 8 hours?
So we're just like going to bed
Okay,
with
so
him
you
this
guys, Droop has not really tried to make a run for it or anything.
night. You might have to use a mug.
I'll just drink out of the can. Like
Sorry.
a savage.
So we did the miners' exchange.
You did the miners' exchange. You still could go see the orc card. It's up to you. What do you guys want to do? Over breakfast, over a delicious breakfast that somehow Thub has made. You don't even know where he got the bacon from.
We just double check to make sure Thub's still or Droop's still around.
You
How
have
pissed off
bacon,
is
you
the
have
partner gonna be
eggs,
when they find out?
you have
And we
Like,
much have to leave the farm quickly.
a strange, like you're not sure where it came from, but you know that you're on a farm and
We should probably leave sooner rather than later.
Yep.
Alright. Orchard?
Yeah, might as well, because it's here.
Drag the goblin.
There's some rope or something. We can just like tie Droop to Thub's back.
Yep.
What? And you just carry him
We can just-
like a baby.
yeah, like
I
a
have-
you have like a baby Bjorn.
I have a backpack. We can just cut
That's not
holes
cool
in
with
it
that.
for
That's not
legs.
doing that. That's not into that idea.
the group can walk. I can walk. I'll follow you. If you want to tie me up, you can.
Yeah, let's just go. I trust him.
I won't make a run for it.
I trust you, Drew.
I promise.
Okay. I'll just stay back and walk behind him.
Let us know if you feel unsafe, Drew.
Dave likes Drew.
I love Drew.
Fresh likes Drew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grow to like him as long as
We paid a lot of money for him.
It's true. He's like a pet.
Yeah, he's like our homie.
I kind of hope we keep him.
We need to do this mission and then like open a house and he can be like the little goblin butler.
Would you like that, Drew?
We'll pay you.
He's like, I don't know. I don't.
Do you know anything?
You get
Do you know anything?
He's like not smart. Like he's just. Okay, so you guys go to the orchard.
Yeah.
You have Droop with you.
Yeah.
Who's just kind of cowering around, not really doing much. Working on the orchard, you see.
when somebody dies, they have to play Drew. They roll Drew. And you roll
What happens
D4s
if
for
you do
everything.
die?
You re-roll. You make a new character for the next session.
Oh yeah?
You see a fit, silver-haired half-elf who looks, to your assumption, over 100 years old.
It's almost my age.
Oh, your shit.
He is currently going about the orchard, picking apples from trees and putting them in a basket. And he sees you coming, and he like gives you a kind greeting. He says, "Hello."
Hey guys, don't fuck this up.
I'm a half elf.
I don't even remember why we're going to the orchard.
Yes, why are you here?
I don't know.
Adventurers.
I don't know. I just wrote orchard.
You bring a goblin to me.
It's okay. He's a
What are
friend.
you doing here, goblin? Don't talk to me. Okay.
He's really shy.
Yeah.
He's a shy little guy, and I ruffle his head.
Shy little guy.
Drew just looks sadder somehow.
You're emasculating
He looks more
Drew.
depressed. He doesn't really have hair. Like he just has like 3 hairs.
Like Homer
Like
Simpson.
when you were like doing that to him, just like the skin of his head moved around as though like.
And one of his 3 hairs fell off.
Yeah, it droops down, and he's like.
He starts crying.
We're gonna need a manager.
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm Darren. What
Darren,
brings you to my orchard, adventurers?
we heard you might need our help.
You remember that he was an adventurer. You heard from someone else that he was an adventurer earlier in his life. That he... Yeah, like, why are you guys going to the orchard? Do you remember? Does anybody remember?
Maybe something about. Oh, he may know stuff about, like, the tribal trail.
Elsa,
Or, like, the area.
Elsa told you that he was a former adventurer. That's all you know.
We heard you used to be an adventurer.
Yes, which is, I'm assuming, the profession of you guys is.
Yeah, thought we'd come talk to you.
I'm not good at speaking, apparently. I don't really talk very well.
It's okay.
But, yes, I was an adventurer. Did you just come to share tales, or?
Yep. We tell stories of our recent adventures with the half-elf. And then ask him to tell us about his stories.
Okay, so you are telling him about your red brand. You're taking care of the red brands.
And a very positive and noble adventurer. Very little murder is mentioned.
Don't mention the one-eyed thing.
Yes, well, I had a mind to try and deal with them myself, but as you can see, I'm well on in my age. I'm not at the adventuring age of you young bucks.
I'm older than you are.
You're full elf, though.
230.
Yeah, you're a drow.
You're like early
I'm a half
30s.
elf. I don't age the same way as you do.
Prejudice.
I split my hair.
He tells you about a time that he found like a pair of gauntlets in a dungeon further south that were protected by a beholder. That he had lost some friends in that adventure, and that's what caused him to no longer be an adventurer.
I know.
Out of character, is that a hook at all, or are you?
Nope.
Are you
Just making it up.
just checking? If you want us to really dig into that or not?
He tells you that he has heard stories from prospectors in the hills northeast of Fandolin that someone is digging around in the ruins of Old Owl Well.
Old Owl Well?
He says, I'm not sure if you guys are looking for an adventure, but I've heard of someone digging in the ruins of Old Owl Well, that the area has been plagued with undead as of late, and you guys may want to look into that.
Thank you for
I
that.
guess.
Thanks for the plot hook. I've read way too much D&D.
It's okay, I like it.
But he knows that
It's
the
good to have
ruins
somebody who knows what they're talking
are an old watchtower of an ancient magical empire known as Netheril.
Sorry, what was the first?
Do we need to know that?
He worries that there might be dormant magic there at this place.
This is at the Old Owl Well.
Yeah,
There's a tower
around
at the
the
well?
ruins. Yeah.
So Old Owl Well is ruins.
Yeah. And there is an old watchtower there of an ancient magical empire known as Netheril.
Can you spell that?
Netheril. And he says, I am hesitant to send you there, though, due to the undead and what I'm sure is powerful magic.
When you were adventuring there, what equipment or skills did you have that made it possible to go there?
Personally, I have not adventured there.
Oh.
Half orc.
What's this Netheril thing? Just to make sure I have it right.
It's the ancient empire from which the ruins are left.
Okay, and what's that have to do with the watchtower? There might be...
The tower is
Dormant
part
magic?
of the ruins.
There may be dormant magic in the tower
Okay.
or in the ruins that could be the cause of the undead raising.
And that's north as well, northwest?
It's near
It's on the...
Coneyberry.
It's on the way to the...
It's another on the way.
Coneyberry. Old Owl Well.
That could be
Do you
the...
know the area?
Yep.
Totally.
Not yet, but we will.
So if we keep talking, does he provide any additional information on...
Basically, that's the majority of the information. You guys kind of
Can
share tales and stuff.
As a group, can we not alienate this town person?
I agree.
Okay.
So you guys make friends with Kieran Petermath.
I like him because he's a half-elf like me.
I say we'll leave the goblin with him.
He's kind of like hitting on you.
Read the goblin.
On me?
Yeah,
I'm
but
only
he's-
29.
But he's a
Goblin
bit
shows
old
where
for
we're
you.
going.
But
We'll
he's
come
pretty
back
fit, and he's
give him
got
work.
I mean,
silver
we can't
hair.
just walk north.
We can
And,
leave him there
and
and
a
then
ready
breed with other
smile.
Pokemon
I
and have
do
an egg
dig
when
him.
we get back.
Yeah, that's how it
If we
works.
survive, I'll come back and chat with you.
You are a pretty lady.
Thanks.
Elf flirting is...
100-year-old half-elf is hitting on a 29-year-old half-elf.
He's like kind of scared of the drow.
That makes
Dark
sense.
elves are scary to him.
Cool, so that's quest number 2, by the way, in case anyone's keeping track.
I wrote a big Q beside it.
Yeah, well, that one ties into the Darren quest, which I
Uh-huh.
already labeled as number 2.
Okay. So, after sharing with you some of his apples, which
Delicious.
Thub has enjoyed,
Very tasty.
and everybody else,
Can I just like pocket
It's
one or
tolerated.
two? Can I take a couple apples for the road?
you're gonna try to steal them from him?
No, ask him for it. We're not trying to bother him.
You can have 5 apples each.
Thank you.
So everybody has 5 apples. What do you have for rations, guys? Because we haven't really
I have some.
taken care of that. Thought about that.
I have some.
I just used like another thing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that I bought more than enough rations
Okay.
for.
We each get 5 apples.
You guys
for
got
2
a new
weeks of
quest.
travel.
I'm not sure if you were.
I have 5 days of rations in my
Did you?
backpack.
Oh yeah, for the
And we've been
older-
eating at the inn every
The
day, so
undead
it's
and
just-
old well.
Plus, my Thub can survive.
5 apples, eh?
So you guys each got 5 apples, which will last for
10 minutes.
probably like
I ate 5
You
apples.
probably ate them all.
I ate 5 apples.
Huh? Probably like a week.
Cord
5 days,
everything.
something
Like
like
My
that.
stem was
So
just
that'll probably last for a while.
Huh?
So now you guys, it's
Yeah? I didn't take it.
early morning, and you have had a nice chat with Darren. Darren seems fine with Droop, though he does seem a bit weary of him. And he's told you about his past adventures. You've shared some of your recent adventures, and he's given you
A quest.
a quest. He doesn't promise you anything. He just says, as good adventurers, you may want to go there.
To
There
be-
may be something.
To be
there.
fair, saying there's tons of magic leads me to think that there's probably magic items there that some of us seem to like for some reason, Mr. Staff.
I can't
So-
even use any of the charges that I have.
Now
You
you
can
have.
Okay.
What?
You can now,
What?
because you took a long rest.
No. I have to have the spells. I don't have shield or magic armor.
You have a goblin
Oh, sell it.
friend with you, Drew,
Yeah.
who will bring you to Cragmaw Castle, and you have your other quests that you need to follow up on.
I really want to get this
would
banshee
likely like to
thing
follow
out of
up
the
on.
way.
You have Cragmaw Castle,
Mhm.
Ruins of Thunder Tree,
Yeah.
Old Owl Well, Orc,
Rules of Thunder.
Orc Party in Wyvern Tor,
Pardon.
and Agatha.
If we're going anywhere but Craigmaw Castle, like we may want to leave Drew behind.
I agree.
How far is Cragmore Castle? Like how
We
how
don't
long
know.
of a walk is it? Well, I'm asking Drew.
Is it?
Oh.
It's not far. Half day's journey, I'd say.
Is it down the Tribor Trail?
It's off of the Tribor Trail.
Okay.
Can we drag him with us and see where it is? And
Drag
let
him? Well,
Well, show. Yeah, we'll
Once-
just see if you can point it out so we can find it later.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That we
Take
don't-
us
we don't
to the
drag him
castle.
with
If you
us.
show it to us, we'll bring you back here and you can run free, or we can help you find some work. I'm sure that adventurer likes apple picking
We should
goblins.
talk to. Actually, maybe not. We might have already talked to them. Just a second.
You talk to everybody in the town.
I just wanted to see.
Okay, so he brings you to
where did you see?
the woods.
Medieval party mix. Gregorian chants.
So he brings you up through this plain here
Yeah.
into the woods right here, and he gestures in that area. He's like, I don't know how far you want me to bring you, but do you want him to bring you right to the doors, or
Do we want to go to Craigmar Castle now, or take care of some of these other things before we storm the gates? 'Cause maybe we can learn more stuff about Craigmar Castle.
Maybe we just
Or
want him
these
to actually
other ones.
show us the actual physical castle without going any closer. Like, just actually being able to see it so we're not just wandering through woods.
Yeah, the only thing I'm concerned about is if there's patrols or whatever.
he
We still have the element of surprise.
He tells you that there are patrols. He says that Cragbaugh Castle is a castle that the leader of the Cragmaws found and took over. That it's a ruined castle. That they have people, or they have goblins on watch inside the castle, and they have patrols of bugbears and hobgoblins that kind of go around
How
around the castle.
how big is the castle? Can you see it from half a mile away, or do you have to be right there?
He says it's in thick woods, so you really can't see it until you get right to it.
And how far out do the patrols go?
For a few hundred yards out, there would be patrols, and then there's the raiding parties, which could be coming and going at any time.
Why don't you guys? Why don't the sneaky characters scout a bit, and we can?
I'd like to ask first, who is the leader of the Cragmaws?
Yeah, I keep asking him. So.
Well, he tells you like that the leader of the Cragmaws is King Grawl.
Can you spell that?
G-R-O or G-R-O-L.
Thank you.
Ooh, Drew could spell good.
Then
Teacher.
the King Grawl is currently. He says that they're in an agreement with the Black Spider,
Okay.
but he doesn't know who the Black Spider is specifically. He knows that he's a drow.
Oh, interesting.
I wonder what his real name is.
He says he's one of you.
All right. You're buddy with Black
You're gonna
Spider.
bone him, aren't you?
No. But maybe if I can get information.
Well, like maybe, like let's not rule it out. We haven't got to the description of the black spider yet.
Wait, is it a man?
Does that matter to you, you friggin' whore?
I know that
Nope.
he's a drow. He's not a man.
Okay, I got lady bits, but I'm a drow. Yeah.
So you guys should probably. You're stealthy-ish, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Between the two of you guys should check things out and
Okay.
I've usually just been
maybe
hanging
give our
around,
DM the
covering
opportunity
you.
to draw a basic map of our layout here, based on your scouts.
Okay, I'm gonna be stealthy and get Droop to point me in a general direction.
Okay, so you guys have traveled approximately
Half a day.
like 10 hours, we'll say. Okay? So it's like mid-afternoon at this time. You stop and for the tramp, except for worries that it might start to rain due to overcast clouds and that kind of thing, you didn't really have anything major happen on your approach through the woods. Droop stops and he says,